Coming to you live at 07 hours and 17 minutes, Monday, May 13, 2019. This is not an open discussion, just going to be on a topic. It's just going to talk about a few things real quick. And I'm thinking about our reality. Let's name this our reality. What is your reality to you? I always ask you, do you know who you are? I know who I am. I am honesty. I am resolve, resolution, and I am truth. See, and you will look at me and say, how are you truth? Are you a prophet? Are you a guru? Are you a monk? But think about this. Are those all not names that we as people have created, have built, has formed? And with that, have we not fostered, nurtured, and breeded everything that you think in your mind right now? And when you think differently, what are you called? A black sheep or an outsider? You don't fit in. And when you think beyond, you become part of the pill. And when you don't have the pill, you are woke. And when you are woke, when you're not woke and you're still within the system, but since everything is working for you, you are either religious or you have some understanding that the world follows you too. That means you have other people that have the same. You can go to a building. Now imagine this. Imagine having none of that. Because I am truth. And you don't fit in. You don't go to a building and you don't want to fit in. You just want to be who you are. Guess who that person is? That is me. I am the person that don't fit in. I am the person that don't want to fit in. And I am the person I do not want the way we comprehend, the way we are influenced, and our logic, our sense. I don't want it. Because this lifetime, and so far in 36 years, you literally have to follow your own view, your own. You can't even take advice from your parents. You could take counsel. You can receive advice and counsel. But take it and utilize it. Even a rich person advice, don't matter what someone say, you can't even really truly take that as what's going to work for you. The way I've done things, I'm doing very well now, is through experience. And your experience can change. Your person of who you are can change within a snap of a finger. And with the snap of your finger, you can wake out of the same thing. People can put you under a spell and trance. You watch TV, you listen to music. Your eye gate and your ear gate is how you receive things that transform who you are. It tells you who you are. Because you don't know who you are. Because we are an empty vessel that get poured in. Yes, we have bones and bloods and things inside our body, but we're still empty once we're born. If you let a child just sit there once they're born, the child die, because the child know what not to do, but all the child knows is that it needs protection and it should have protection. Why can't a child automatically have these things? Because the child should be born and procreated with two people that's willing to uphold everything that they supposed to uphold for the child can, have the best life they can. So with saying all that, I watched the world in the last few months. These are a couple of things a wise person told me. We never were supposed to follow celebrities. I don't have the same life as a basketball player, an actor. Remember, they're acting. An actor can be an entertainer, a model, or a rapper. So many things an actor can do, or an actress. They can be our governor. They can be our government. Even that was still said. We don't even think about how slavery really never ended. And I have a gripe with every person that supposedly was fighting for the good fight. How come we are still in the detriments we still are in? Think about it. I'm saying that because you think about it. Everything that started never really stops. So it never ended. When did slavery end? And I would love for somebody, someone to write in the comments, when did slavery end? And I will show you, I'm going to show you an indisputable amount of evidence that slavery never ended. It just was rerouted. And if we think that now that it's a few one black man and woman years ago became, no, that's still controlled. Capitalism is slavery. It's still controlled. Why are we, think about this. We know nobody never, why nobody ever say this? Because their chains are gold, your chains are platinum, your chains are a diamond, but you are still in change. And you say, well, it's like having all these analogies, but we still never broke free. We supposed to be on the earth where we're supposed to love one each other, but killing that as our all-time high. We supposed to be on the earth and we are free, but we are fairly treated based on our skin color, our inequality treated. But there's law that actually has a moral compass to it. It's not moral, and it's called the protection clause, the protection law in the 14th Amendment that we never talk about. We never explore a lot of things. And one thing I learned too in 36 years of life, it's crazy how I want to value someone, but I don't value myself enough. But then when I feel as I lost my value with that person, it is okay for me to go public and to devalue them. And I don't care what no one say. Black men are not the people, and I'm going to put the ownership on the women, and I'm going to prove it as well. The black women have devalued their men. Before 1950 and 1940, we know that our households was coming together, correct? When did our household, and I want all the YouTubers too that devalue black men. I'm going to use the word black today because that's the slave name since we are in the slave order still. We haven't broke free from slavery, so let's use black. Show me when, and you gotta have a refutable. I got a refutable proof, and I can bring up a lot of things that show me where black men was devalued from our own women, and that started why we don't have value for our men and women. And the first showing is how women choose men to create and procreate with, and men that try to choose a good woman but can't find it in his own race. But then you call him, yes, he's still under the slavery term, but what do he supposed to do? 1950, men went to war, came home, 600 black men. Almost every black man in the military received the disease called syphilis. They never cured syphilis. 600 men. So these 600 men came home with a disease that was not curable at the time. A lot of them lost their minds because of the things they've seen, the things they've been through. And a lot of those men came home to no more wives. Who was they wife with? Other races of men. And what else were they wife doing? They had jobs. So when the 60s came up, women was having jobs. And I'm going to show you more proof how when our 44th president, that was the only president because he looked closest to me. He spoke as me, and he amplified what I look like for the first time. And we love recreating our own mischief. And when we recreate it, we put so much bad in it. I don't want to look at it. Like they recreating the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's not my reality. I didn't. This angers me so much. We act as our only option of black men at one time was to sell drugs and to hurt our women. And to hurt each other. We act like that was we act as that was our only options and actions we could do. And then we glorified it to the point, look at our women and their choices, look at our young men and their choices. And then when you look at us overall, we became our own destruction. We became the same people that conquered us. We was conquered because when you destroyed a family and you started breeding us and started doing that was conquered. We couldn't do nothing about it because we were the people that was saying, come in, we welcome you. So as I go over a whole bunch of these things throughout my sessions, I don't know what Black YouTube is doing. It's nuisance. I went on the Black woman's fear at one time, and it was pure hatred. I went to the Black man's sphere, and the Black Brain Trust is different things that I don't see, And even outside of, I don't see black men. I see black men hurting each other, but it's mainly all they see the civil war between black men and women. I don't see it on men and women and women. I seen women agree with a woman they should have never agreed with. That's funny. And everybody defend wrong. We never was supposed to. I don't care how you chop it, how you cut it, how you piece it. If you don't honor yourself, you have a problem. That means you should have never been married. And yes, we all have a little bit of things we do, but that's disrespectful at the highest level. We are disrespecting each other at the highest level. And we talk about we're going to get out of this? No, we're going to be fully colonized soon. When I say unto one, I say unto all. It's your path, it's your journey, it's your choice. Choose wisely. I see all these things, but we act as if we blinded because we can go on damn trips and do different things. But please, hold up. We got to wait and really look at reality. Say la.